What is going on, everybody? And thank you guys so much for joining this video. I'm going to be going through exactly how I test new products using CBOs, and this is going to be perfect for beginners and also intermediate dropshippers, because in September, as a lot of you guys are aware, CBO is going to be becoming mandatory. So this is an extension of the video that I made previously on CBOs right here. Not only am I going to be showing you guys the campaign, ad set, and ad level for my strategy, but I'm also going to be walking you guys through my strategy on my own store. So this is going to be the first video in probably like a 2 or 3 part series. Basically, this video I'm just going to lay out the strategy, and in the next video what you guys are going to see is me actually implementing this strategy on my own store and showing you guys exactly when to kill and when to scale certain ad sets, so that you guys have a full picture of exactly how you need to use CBO to test your new products. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into my computer so we can get into the video, because it is going to be an absolute banger. Facebook ads testing strategy CBO edition. You're going to have one campaign, you're going to have 10 to 20 ad sets, and 2 to 4 ads per ad set. So that's just at a high level. Now I'm going to go break it down into each different level. So at the campaign level, we're going to have one campaign. You're going to turn the CBO on, and the budget is going to be anywhere from $100 to $200 USD. I put 100 on here because I think $100 is great. I use a $100 budget when I'm testing 20 ad sets. So at the ad set level, we're going to have 10 to 20 ad sets. The conversion is going to be website purchase, of course. Dynamic creative, make sure that is turned off. It should be gray. It's just a little slider button that says off. If it's on, it will be blue, but make sure that one's off. Budget and schedule, start date, just set it at the next day at midnight, right? So if you're watching this video right now, wait till midnight to schedule your ads and just put it as next day. The end date, just make sure it's run as ongoing, right? We don't want an end date for this ad set. Audience is going to be tier 1. I've dropped a list of the tier 1 countries that I use in the description of this video, so make sure you go check that out. Before you do, make sure you like it and comment down below as well. That is a requirement. I will be checking, of course. Obviously I can't check, but I'm just saying that to be funny. Probably failed. Anyways, age is 20 to 65. I use 20. I start with 20 at the low point because I found that 18, 19-year-olds don't necessarily purchase as much from me on Facebook. So I always just set my lowest age range at 20, and then obviously you want to do 65 plus. Gender is all, unless you're doing maybe like a beauty product that's specifically related to, makeup or something like that, and then you know that women are going to be using that. I guess guys could use makeup too, but if it's a product very, very specific to a gender, then you can, keep it as, male or female. But for the sake of this testing strategy, I always like to use gender as all. And language, just leave empty if you're when we're testing tier 1. We don't want to narrow down by US language at all. So for detailed targeting, this is where the meat of the video is, and I'm sure you all want to know. Detailed targeting, single interest. We're only testing one interest, right? We're not going to narrow down by anything. Audience size, you want the audience size for your single interest to be anywhere between 4 million to 60 million. I found that this is kind of the sweet spot. My sweet spot of audiences have ranged anywhere from the 4 and 60 million range, so that's why I put that there. If it is greater than 60 million, there is an exception. It is okay to narrow down by engaged shoppers or by household income. You can do household income by top 50% of US zip codes, top 25%. You can do that, or you can narrow down by engaged shoppers. That's only when your audience size is greater than 60 million. Some interest ideas that you guys can use are, the product and the niche itself. So basically, if I'm testing like a dog brush, I'd be testing the dogs. I'd be testing pet brush. I'd be testing grooming. I'd be testing, maybe you could test like veterinarians, right? That's all related to the product and the niche itself. So that would be an idea if you were doing the dog niche. TV shows related to the dog niche. There's obviously a lot of TV shows related to dogs. Dog Whisperer. You could do Animal Planet. Magazines, and then brands and stores. So those are kind of the 4 different categories. One tool I use to help me select interests is the Audience Insights tool. I've gone into detail on that on my previous CBO video, so go ahead and just watch that if you need basically a training on it. But Audience Insights is very important for interest selection. Next step would be to uncheck the expand interest, make sure that is off. That's a must. Placement, I do automatic placements. I don't narrow down by anything. I don't just do mobile or desktop. I always do automatic placements when I'm running my CBO testing campaigns. Optimization and delivery. You want the conversion window to be 1-day click. That is what I use for my strategy. Now let's get into the ad level. So the ad level is where basically you find out what you are made of as a dropshipper. We all can, put into Facebook ads what, targeting and everything. That doesn't make us special as dropshippers and as digital marketers. What makes us special as digital marketers is having the ability to create an ad that sells and an ad that uses emotion to sell, right? We want to entice the buyers to buy our product. We need to tell them why they need the product, tell them why our product's so awesome, right? The wow factor. We need to be able to sell them on a product or an idea to get them onto our store, and the ad copy needs to be engaging. So when you're creating your ads, right, I always like to do at least 2 to 4 different ads. And in those 2 to 4 different ads, make sure that you're using emotion to sell the product. Some of the popular emotions are love, fear, joy, happiness, right? You can sell on fear, you can sell on happiness, you can sell on joy. There's all different ways that you can do that. If you're not sure how to do that, feel free to just go ahead and Google how do I sell on love or how do I sell on fear, and there's be a ton of examples in there exactly how you can sell on that. And I use Google honestly a ton when I'm making my ads to try and see what other stores in my niche are doing and to see what other big name brands are doing in my niche selling similar products, and that can really help me develop a great ad creative to push out to my potential audience. So each ad set should also have a different first 3 to 5 seconds of the video. This is crucial because with Facebook, now you want to start testing different variations of your ad, and this will basically help lower your CPCs and lower your CPMs as well. And each ad set that you're testing, you want to be testing new angles. Like I said before, this is really where you find out what you're made of as a drop shipper. Yo Gotti said it best. It goes down in the DM, and I actually made a quote based on that. I'm sure other people have used this before, but probably not. It goes down in the AC. AC standing for ad creative, because as a digital marketer, the #1 most important skill you can have is creating your ads, creating ads that sell. And that's why I say it goes down in the AC, because it goes down in the ad creative. That's where really big drop shippers understand the importance of your ad. Your ad is #1. It's not your targeting. It's not anything else. Your store can quite frankly not look that good, and you're still going to sell and you're still going to be profitable. Yes, you won't be as profitable, but what I'm saying is the ad is the most important, and get that into your guys' brains. The ad should always be your #1 most priority. What should you be spending the most time on? It's not your store, not your targeting. It should be your ad. You guys should be focusing on creating different ads, different variations, different angles, using different emotions. That is the key in digital marketing that I found. That's my personal opinion on it. I'm sure there's a lot of other opinions out there, but that is my personal opinion that I've found works best, is focusing #1 on the ad. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 and part 3 of the video. If you guys are here for the giveaway of last week's video, I'm going to be announcing the winner in next video, so that'll probably be in the next 1 to 2 days. You guys will know who the winner of that 1-hour consulting call is. But I did want to say this. I will be teaching you guys how to scale, when to kill certain ad sets, and when to basically break down certain ad sets so you guys can maximize your profitability. I'm going to be using my exact same strategy that I'm teaching you guys on my own store with a new product. So you will see exactly how it goes for me. It's definitely nerve-wracking because I don't know if it's going to turn out good. I don't know if it's going to turn out bad, but you know what? We're going for it, and that's what dropshipping is always about. So with that said, I really appreciate you guys support. We're almost at 1,000 subs, which is amazing. I can't even fathom the fact that I started a YouTube channel 3 months ago, and now I'm sitting here on May 8th, and I'm almost at 1,000 subs. So that's just absolutely crazy. I really appreciate the support, you guys. Leave me a comment what you guys want to see next, and just kind of what you think about the videos that I'm doing. If you guys want to do more CBO, more beginner videos, stuff like that, just let me know. But as always, keep your mind right. Peace.